Welcome to Cackling in the Void.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Kaylee.
Let's see if the void echoes back today.
We're two best friends diving deeper into the void of nothingness. And Ashley probably should have started because she has all of the topics. And I think we're going over something in Tomadachi life.
Yes, we are.
She has 2 points. I don't know.
I
She's
do.
got
Okay,
this.
so I'll tell you my
Go
funny
for it.
story first. Because the Tomadachi life, there's lore. So much lore.
Okay.
That has happened over the past week. And I'm like,
love
why?
this. Mm-hmm.
It's so great. So my fiance and I went to Olive Garden last night because I was really hungry. And I was like, I really want Italian food. And sadly, this is the closest Italian food that we have. And
it happens.
It happens. It's okay. And so we go. And I don't even know how I got into this position, but we're in the booth. And I was looking at something, and I was kind of had my weight on my left arm, which, if you know, that's my weaker side. And I slipped and I fell. And so I'm laying on the booth now on my side. And I'm like, Henry, I can't get up. And then I'm flopping around like a fucking fish as the waiter comes over. And I was and he just looked at me and I'm like, I'm so sorry. This is the worst timing for you to come. Could you have not come 20 seconds later and not seen me flopping on my side trying to sit up? It was awful. It was so bad. So that's what happened to me yesterday.
Damn.
It was awful.
Sucks.
I know.
I'm so
and
sorry.
I did turn in my homework last night.
Ooh. Yes, queen.
Very exciting. Ooh, I have to do that homework. That was due yesterday.
You still got this, queen.
Yes. I got this. Woo. I don't need sources for that one, so that makes it a lot easier.
I love that.
And I have math. I have my final math stuff due this Thursday, and I'm done with math forever. I'm so excited.
I love that for you. Me, honestly, I'm really glad that I did not have to.
Did you have to take a gen ed math class?
Probably. But I stopped math so long ago that I
love that.
I'm
so ready to be
when I
done
stopped because I just never went back because I
was supposed to be done with
math. Me and math are not necessarily fantastic friends. And me and math have some issues together.
Yeah, I
just
agree. Geometry and me,
letters.
Enemies.
Okay, first of all, I agree.
Okay,
I agree with you, but also
algebra, somewhat okay.
When I ask questions about why certain things are like that, you guys should have a fucking mathematical answer for me and not just a dumbass answer of, well, that's just what it is. What do you mean?
I'm like, why? Who created the system?
But I'm also like, well, how did you get that? What do you mean? Why is it like that? Is there really no other way we could have gotten this?
Literally.
Arbitrary making up what lines are?
Literally. Why?
How did you come up with these lines? Where are these lines supposed to be at?
I need more information. I need a whole set the scene.
I don't know, but also I don't know.
Geometry. But it was really frustrating. I think I've talked about it even here, where I was in nursing, and so I did all of my sciences. I did all of my math that was targeted towards nursing, which is arguably harder than the math that I'm in now.
Yes, very much so. Yeah, but they don't
and
count.
It was so much more, and they didn't. They didn't. I'm still so upset about it. They didn't count, and so I had to retake a math class. And I was like, hello. I just made my throat so dry from that. And I was like, hello, what do you mean? This math, it says math in the name. And they were like, no, that's a nursing math. I'm like, it's a math. It was so upsetting. And then this is the day that I also find out.
I thought you finished your gen ed math before you did nursing.
No, because I didn't need it if I went into nursing.
That's
And so
valid.
then,
I would not have taken it either. That's so
thank you,
valid. I
exactly.
really would not have taken it.
And so then, you know, mind you, nursing is a lot of science. So I took 2 anatomies, microbiology, science, nutrition, and exercise, and those are, I'd say, were the 4 science classes that I did. Anyway, and they turn around and go, "You need another science class." And I'm like, why the fuck? Me. Why do I need another science class if I took 2 anatomies and microbiology? Science, nutrition, exercise, fine. I can go to exercise. I don't care. I still, if we're excluding that, took 3. I'm forever going to be upset about this. 3 science classes. And they're like, well, none of them was an earth science. I'm like, they're biology. They're biology. What? It's okay.
It's not an earth science,
It's not an earth
Ashley.
science. What, is biology not from the fucking earth? What do you think microbiology is? It's the little microbiology. The ology. I just peeked the mic. The ology.
Well,
the
listen.
ology of
the ology does not count as earth science.
But it's so upsetting. I'm so upset about
different. It's different because it's not categorized as earth science.
I know. Trust me. I'm upset about it because...
Are you sure? Because I don't think you understand that it's not necessarily part of earth science.
And like, I found this out like right after I decided I wasn't doing nursing, so it just wasn't the best headspace for me to be in. To find out
sure,
that I
Ashley,
need to do
that you just didn't know already that it wasn't categorized
I was
as
livid.
earth
I'm
science.
so upset about it. Oh my god, I'm still so upset about it because oh my god, it was so dumb. And so now I have to take not geography. I'm taking geology.
I love this for you.
I'm taking something, then it's basically natural disasters like volcanoes and tsunamis and tornadoes, which sounded the most interesting over like rocks. And astrology sounded really interesting, but after watching my fiance go through astrology, I don't want to do it.
Why?
It's so much math.
And
I said, nope, I'm good.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'm good, thank you. Avery, you can teach me.
Yeah.
I love that for me. You can teach me. And I'll sit here on the sidelines and just listen to you talk about it.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
Wow, a star.
I really do see it, though.
Avery told me that apparently our like solar system is unique because we only have 1 sun. Apparently, it's more normal for there to be 2 suns in the middle, like rotating each other, and then planets around that. And I went, how interesting.
I love that.
Also, maybe the moon is a part of the Earth. Like, was a part of the Earth that separated.
Yeah. They have theorized that.
Yeah. I met somebody that thought the moon was a star and broke their brain. And they mentioned it again, like a week later. They're like, oh, I've been thinking about it ever since you told me that the moon's not a star. And I was like, I love that for you.
I mean, it can be a star in your heart.
It can. It can. Because it shines so bright.
Scientifically.
Not a star.
I was like, but scientifically, I don't know.
Not a star. It's a chunk of rock. But how are you doing, Kaylee? Before I get into my Tomadachi life, I took over the beginning.
Oh, doing good. I don't know what I've been doing. I'm currently making fairy wings for
Oh, I love that.
For Ren Fair. It's going. I'm getting help.
Good.
Because I need it. Because I did not know how to do like the bracketry. And I really needed help, and I love my friends. They're so talented, and I love the fact that I can be like, could you please help me? And they will help me. And
I
they're
love
like, yeah,
that.
don't worry, I got you.
Are you going
And I
this
was like,
weekend?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, but
Both days
it's
or
gonna
just
be
one
fun.
day?
Just one.
Nice.
At least for
That's
me,
gonna
I'm
be
just
fun.
gonna go one. I don't know
Just me.
about them.
Yeah. That's so fun.
Yeah.
I know, I'm
So.
excited. I know our Ren Fair's, I guess, later than your guys's, but I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Ren Fair is really fun. And I know some people that are just like, wow, this is like, everyone's dressing up and it's so weird and I don't like it. And I'm like, well, it's fun. So.
That's odd.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we went once and we thought everybody was just being too weird. Okay.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird because I thought that you signed up to do that.
I know,
because
odd.
what did we go there for?
Yeah. Literally.
Also, we're not being weird. We're having fun. Bringing
Exactly.
whimsy into our life.
How often do you get to dress like that? I mean, you could dress like that any day you want. You don't need to do it at Ren Fair, but
it's more fun.
But it matches your energy at Ren Fair. And everybody matches your energy.
The LARPing of it all.
Exactly.
One of my friends hates when I call it LARPing because she's like, I don't LARP. And I was like, I don't know what you think we're doing, but this is called fucking LARPing.
Yeah, literally, it really is.
But it's okay. It's fine. They're in denial. We're all good. They accept whatever truths they need to accept to still have fun.
I love that for them.
But to be quite honest, I'm having a lot of fun, and I really couldn't do a lot of the stuff that I have been doing with certain costumes if it wasn't for my friends.
I love that. I love when friends are helpful.
They're so helpful, and sometimes they just have like, they're just so crafty, and they know how to do all of the things. Like literally, you can ask them how to do anything, and they're like, I know how to do everything, and you're like, where did you get this knowledge from? How did you pull that up? And then their answer is just, oh, I'm just really crafty. And I'm like, no, I think this goes beyond just like, I'm a little crafty. I was like, no, that's crazy. This is like prop building like stuff.
Wow, that's very impressive.
Crazy. Yeah, it's really impressive.
Wow, I love that. Everyone was like, Ashley, you're so like artsy and creative. And I'm like, no, you draw. And I'm like, not well. I cannot draw.
Ashley draws well.
My life. No, I don't.
Ashley
I cannot
draws
draw
landscapes very well.
My life.
You should see Ashley's doodles.
People are paying.
She doodles good. Yeah, I mean, people are paying for like a lot of people.
Oh, I didn't show you I showed you the thingy, but let me show you the final art of the thing, because it's just so it's so impressive that was done with crayons.
She's in love, guys. This is
crayons? Crayons? Ugh,
she's always like gonna be like, oh, we're gonna do a whole series, but leading up to the series, we're gonna bring it up all of the time and just be like,
I'm not even talking about that. No, I'm not talking about the show. I'm talking about the fact that was done with crayons.
Also like, I also agree the fact that
crayons. Me?
I mean, some people are just really just that fucking talented and know how to work really well with certain mediums, and it's so cool, and I love seeing it. It's so fun, but I have a love-hate relationship with drawing. The Ashley is actually really decent at it. The thing that I've had a lot of trouble with is I have such a because I know that some people don't get like the image in their head, but they can like do it. Whereas I have this most vivid image in my head of what I want it to look like, and I can't do it. Like it does not match whatsoever. It looks like a kindergartner drew what I'm thinking of, and I'm like, oh, that's so not true. Upsetting. Ashley is a better drawer than a kindergartner. She at least is like a 6th grader. Yeah, I'm stuck about 6th grade. You know, and so that's where I start getting really frustrated. So I kind of have to stop. I mean, you could just take a class. I've taken so many classes. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like unfortunately, I'm not gifted an artist in that way. Like that. I can be crafty. I like doing crafts. I like knitting.
I do
Knitting's
I like
cool.
painting pre-existing things.
Yes.
Like pottery.
I love coloring books.
Coloring books are fun. I love
Yeah.
coloring books. Like pre-existing things that I don't have to draw. Great.
Yeah, amazing. I love that. I cannot draw, and props to everybody who can draw
Yeah.
because just not a me thing. It's definitely a talent.
And it's very impressive. So
It's
impressive.
so impressive. But not me.
You're like, not for me.
It's not for me, and that's okay. I will do other things.
I love that.
So, you know.
Like a podcast.
Yeah, like a podcast.
And acting.
And acting.
Yeah.
You
There
know.
you go. That's
other
where your
arts.
artistic lies. Exactly. I'm reading a book.
A fan fiction or a book?
No, yes, but no, that's not what I was talking about. An actual, like a book for my class. And I've talked about it already. And I'm 17 minutes left. First off, this man talks.
What book?
It's called Dry.
Okay.
He talks so slow to the point where I can listen to him. It took a little bit to get used to it.
So it's dry?
Literally. It took me a little bit to get used to it. Ha 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 ha, Kaylee. And and it is. You're not wrong. But I'm listening to it on 2 times speed and can, for the most part, understand it.
Well, I love that for you.
Because he talks so slow. And I was like, And so I had to choose between, I forget what the other book was.
Is this like an educational book, or is this like a dramatic book used for education?
This is basically an autobiography, kind of, written by the guy. And him, I'm going to read the description, attempt to at least. Anyway, so that's not a great description. I mean, for the book it is, but it's a story. So it's not an autobiography where you're like reading about.
I feel like what? Okay, I'm sorry. What do you mean that the description was a good description for the book, but not for what?
Okay, fine. You may not know it, but you've met Augustin Burroughs. You've seen him on the streets, in bars, on the subway, at restaurants. A 20-something guy, nice suit, works in advertising. Regular, ordinary. But when the ordinary person has 2 drinks, Augustin was circling the drain having 12. When an ordinary person went home at midnight, Augustin never went home at all. Loud, distracting ties, automatic wake-up calls, and cologne on the tongue that could only hide so much for so long. At the request, well, it really wasn't a request, of his employers, Augustin lands in rehab, where his dreams of group therapy with Robert Downey Jr. are immensely dashed by grim reality of fluorescent lighting and paper hospital slippers. But when Augustin is forced to examine himself, something actually starts to click, and that's when he finds himself in the worst trouble of all, because his 30 days are up and he has to return to the same drunken Manhattan life and live it sober. What follows is a memoir that is moving as it is funny, heartbreaking as it is true, drives a story of love, loss, and Starbucks as a higher power.
Okay. I thought that was a great description.
That was a great summary. No, that was a good summary. And it's written very much how it is in the book. It's that very, like, snappy... So it took the writing style took a second. It's written a little differently, but it's very similar to that.
Yeah,
took a second to get used to.
I could see how that's the okay.
And this is what it sounds like on 2 times speed.
Sitting on the sidewalk, her back against the sidewall of a sushi place on the corner. Of course there's one here. I say to myself, my confidence is total. I stop when I reach her. What's up? I ask.
Like, it's fast, but it's understandable.
Yeah, it's fast,
this
but
is
it is
1 time speed.
I'm smiling, trying to look friendly and not horny. What do you want?
Was not expecting that. Okay,
I
sir.
feel like that was one of those moments where like you're watching something and like it's like 95% like very very clean, and like the moment like your parent or
Parent
like
walks in.
it walks
Oh.
in, it's just like something like really obscene and you're like, it's not like, that's not the show we were watching.
Literally, that's not what it normally is. But it is it's a gay love story and him struggling through his sobriety. And it's very, from the little bit that you heard, that's how it's written.
Okay, yeah.
Except for the writing
Except
style.
for him being super horny all the time.
Yeah, apparently. And yeah.
Listen, even in studies, we study very very spicy books all of the time.
Literally all of the time.
Smut isn't everything, even in our history.
And it
Snaps for smut. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And it's I told you one of the lines because I called you and I'm like, Kaylee was such a good line. And one of the lines was, I spent a year trying, like, my mission for a year was trying to fall out of love with him, and he just admitted that he loved me. What the fuck do I do? Or something along those lines. I was like, wow, that's a great line.
I spent a year trying to fall out of love with him, and I'm like,
what the fuck do I do? Oh god, it was so, like, it was my mission for a year to fall out of love. Like, the word mission in it too, I'm like, wow, like, you tried hard.
Yeah.
So good. But after you kind of get used to the writing style and how the book moves, in a sense, because it's interesting and how it moves, because it jumps a little bit. Not like back, but it jumps a little bit. And it actually is it's quite a good book, and I've been enjoying it. And we got to the point because like the beginning of the book is the rehab, and now I have like 15 minutes left, and so like I'm at the end, and he just relapsed, and I was like, I knew it was gonna happen but I was like, god damn it. Stop. And like he's like relapsed really hard and doing other drugs too, and I'm like, god dang it, sir, go, you got this. So
I mean, you still got 17 minutes left.
It's true. And then it says there's a 1-year time skip, so I'll see what happens.
Yeah, see, there's a 1-year time skip.
And he wrote the book, so he's alive, and he is on Instagram, and I think he's sober.
Oh, he's on Instagram.
He's on Instagram. His husband's name is Christopher.
Okay, Christopher.
Yeah. I don't know who that is. He's not mentioned in the book.
Living your life.
Literally. So, there's one character that I'm wondering how they're doing, because they left to London, and I'm like, bro, you were fun to have around, though. And then he left. Even though I know this is all like a memoir, so it all actually happened, but I'm like, wait, come back. But it's an interesting book, and I would say you should read it, but that's not on the top of my priority. Like, no, you don't need to read this book.
No, sorry, Ashley. I have other books I would like to read before that.
Oh, no, for sure. This is like, if you're really, really bored and we have absolutely nothing to read, which will never happen because there's so much to read.
I know. There's so much to read.
But I'll keep you guys updated on what my final thoughts of the book is, because I'm almost at the end. So.
I love that.
Yeah. But would you like to hear about all of the Tomadachi live drama?
I mean, yeah, that's what I signed up for. I'm here for it. I'm ready. Okay. Honestly, I really wish that I would have gotten snacks earlier.
Damn. Yeah, you need popcorn for this.
Yeah,
let me show you what
I felt like I need popcorn and maybe like a, I don't know, tea or soda or whatever.
Just for reference, a drink. This is all Tomadachi life. This is majority of my camera roll right now.
I love that for you.
So, Tomadachi Life, Living the Dream, just came out on Thursday. So I got the demo.
What do you play it on?
Your Switch.
Got it. I was just wondering.
Yeah. So it's Tomadachi Life, Living the Dream. And I played it with a couple friends, and they're like, Ashley, you should do the Black Sails characters. And I said, of course I'm going to do the Black Sails characters. And so, as of right now, Okay, who do I have in there?
Question: do
Yes.
they have like do they have like a set storyline that they follow?
No.
Is this like a free world, like open world game?
Yes.
Do you have text bubbles?
Yes.
Do you type whatever is in the text bubbles?
So, no. So,
Or do you get like
You-
options about like what you can say?
let me show you. So, like, this
Me,
is them.
I'm sorry,
and they
guys.
can interact.
I know nothing about this game,
No,
so
no,
this
you're
is
good.
why I'm like,
Let me
I
look up.
need more context about how the game is played before we can get into the tea, because I'll have questions. Me, how did we get here though?
Okay. So it's a Nintendo Switch social simulation game where players manage an island of me characters, creating them and watching their lives unfold with drama, friendship, and comedy. Is the description. And so you basically, like, you create the characters and you can, like, pick them up and drag them to go meet other characters. They can be like, oh, I want to go meet this character. And, like, sometimes, like, they'll follow, like, each other and, like, just be really weird. And I'm like, what are you doing? Go just ask them, be friends. And, like, so they do random little things, and then you can kind of control it by, like, okay, I want you to go be friends with you, and then, like, you guys can go talk. And then they'll talk, and you could tell them what you want them to talk about, and there's no censor. So they could talk about whatever you want them to talk about.
Okay.
No censor. So it leads to some funny photos that I have that I'm excited to show you. So I got the full version, and it started with Silver apparently being what's it called?
Oh, he's a newscaster.
Yeah. He started off
Prime
as
time news.
Yep. And
He
then
says, "I'm Anchorman.
yes.
Look at me.
This is
I am
Flint.
great at telling people." Sorry, the fact that Flint kind of looks like just like a fucking suburban dad. Like,
I feel like Silver looks good though.
I feel like the Silver looks accurate.
Right? Me, thank you. This is Jack.
That's so sad.
I'm
I'm upset.
I'll
I'm
go back
upset
and
about
edit.
that. Okay.
He
I
has different
guess.
clothes on now.
What's
Anyway.
wrong with his face? Like,
I couldn't get
also
the
the
side.
hairline.
Oh, I guess I could draw
Why
on
is the
it.
hairline so far apart on the middle part? Like, what is that? Like, that's like he didn't shave like his skull like that. Like, and just like a black, like, okay, yep.
So, in my little me, so you can have up to 70 me's.
Okay,
I
That's
do not
a
have
lot.
70 me. It's a lot.
That's
They also
great.
can have,
I'm
like,
sorry, that's kind of
kids
crazy.
and like stuff like that. So you have to keep that in mind.
Oh, okay, and that counts towards the 70s.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, because I was like, damn.
But I was like, I wouldn't be able to think of 70 things to add. That's a lot. So as of right now, there is Flint, Silver, Jack, Anne and Max, Miranda and Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's me, Maya. So Maya is my friend that I originally played Tomadachi with back when it was on the DS. And
I love that.
we both agreed that they'd be like one of our first characters we made. So she was like my third character I made.
I love that. Yes.
And so she also has me. I'll show you a photo of me. I look stupid. And
I love
then
that.
I
I
have
love that. I love that so much.
Then
I love that so much.
and Aster, who are two of my online friends
Uh-huh.
that wanted to be able to talk to the characters.
That
And I
wanted
said,
to Tamagotchi it.
yeah, they wanted to
Tamagotchi
be
it
in
up.
Tomodachi, and they wanted
yeah,
to,
Tamagotchi it up. And
they wanted to talk with like the Black Sails characters and see what would happen.
I love
to
that.
them. And so I was like, yeah, I'll add you, of course. And so that's who I have right now. I'm adding you and Avery next,
Oh,
and I think I'm gonna add Billy.
okay.
So I don't know.
I mean,
who.
yeah, you should have added Billy. What do
I
you
know,
mean?
I have not added the
Also,
group.
please make Billy super, super tall.
Oh, I am.
Is
Don't worry.
there? Can you
They
see
can be
height?
different. Yes, you can. And you can
I
change the
love that.
voices, and you can change, and they all sound robotic.
You
but
can change the voices?
Yeah, here. I'll play you a little clip. What's this one?
What?
No, that one's not a clip.
Make sure it says that, like, you're horny or something. Just to bring it all back full
Flint.
circle, you know, Ashley.
Well, okay, wait, it kind of does as I get later on. Hold on. So, it starts off, so I played the demo, and in the demo, they couldn't
You're not going to show me the voices? What's happening here?
I'm getting there, hold on. And so then I'll show you Flint's voice, because that's what I pulled up. In the demo, they couldn't be, like, romantically involved, they could only be friends. Immediately, Flint and Silver went from being friends to not getting along, to being friends, to being good friends. And I was like, okay, guys. So I get the demo, and I'm not even joking. The first thing that happens is Flint is like, I'm in love with Silver. And I went, yes, we know this. First thing he did, right? But then this fucker took 2 days to confess his love for him. As other characters.
It's hard.
It is hard.
Okay.
And they act so canon sometimes, and I'm like, that's weird. You guys are fighting too much. So this is his voice when he was confessing to Silver. What? Wait. Slow. So it's very robotic. And I was trying really hard not to laugh through that video. And mind you, this is what he's doing.
Okay.
So he confesses his love and they get together. We're very proud.
Okay.
And
are they together now?
They're still together.
Okay.
And so then he's very excited about it. He starts calling him my love. So originally when they were friends, they were calling each other Flint and Silver. And then when they got together, James started calling him my love. And Silver started calling him James. Because I felt that was how that would go.
Okay.
And so then... Oh, and then one of the dialogues said, I hesitated a bit, but in the end I decided to take the leap and go out with him. Ooh. Sounds accurate. So then, this is where, now we have a lot of me's. So if you look at the bottom, here are more of my me's.
Okay. Yeah, so how did the other me's turn out?
And so then...
Because I'm sure that they all have their own storylines. Are they all friends? Do they all know each other?
Can. Flint and Silver don't know anybody much.
Okay.
Everybody else knows everybody.
Why are they separated?
I don't know. They're doing their own thing.
Did they separate themselves?
Yeah, basically. But they're starting to branch out. I'm very proud of them.
Basically?
Basically.
Okay.
They just wanted to spend time with each other. And I was like, okay, guys.
Okay.
Go have fun. Anyway. And so now...
Okay.
So...
See, this is why I need more context about how the game was played, because I would have questions like this. And I'm like...
Yeah, no, for sure. So then, Maya... So they can move in together. And, like, it's, like, the big house. Anyway. So Maya was like, I want to move in with Jack. And I was like, okay. And so then Maya and Jack move in together. And then Max wants to move in with Maya. So now they're all 3 living together. Anne's kind of by herself.
Mm-hmm.
And then Anne gets a crush on Max. Then Max gets a crush on Maya. Jack gets a crush on Maya.
Mm-hmm.
And then Anne is mad at Maya for taking away Max.
Mm-hmm.
And then Anne kind of like comes to me and she's like, I don't think Max likes me. And I'm like, and I've been telling all of them, so you could tell them to like go for it, or like, yes, go do that, or no, I don't know if that's a good idea. I've been telling them, all of them, to go do it. It's like, go, do it, have fun. And I'm really making it like a thing. So then, which led to, okay, it gets worse. Anyway, so then I was like, no, for sure, yeah, she likes you. And she was like, you know what? I don't like her anymore. And then, like, a little bit later, she's like, do you think Max likes me? And I was like, yeah, for sure. As, like, Max is about to, like, ask Maya out. and it was like, I'm going to be thinking about this all day. And it demoted their friend level. And I was like,
Damn.
that's really funny. And so then Max asks Maya out. And now they're dating. Max and Maya are dating. And having the best time. Yeah.
Before everybody else got to ask Maya out.
Yeah. So then Max and Maya go out. And then I think it was like a day later. Jack is like, I'm ready to confess my feelings to Maya. Oh my God. And
Wait,
of course
but
I tell
Maya's
him.
already dating Max.
Yeah. So I tell him to go for it.
I love that.
Thank you. And so it's just as what you saw with Flint spinning and doing his thing, because there's different options. So you can do it like romantically, the old-fashioned way, goofy, silly, with a gift. There's different ways you could do it.
So what is that? Musical theater?
Basically. And so then
What option is that? Like, actually though, like, what option is that? Do you know off the
That
top of your
was
head? It's
romantically.
okay if you don't.
That was romantically on the beach.
That's the romantic one?
I think so. If I remember.
That's kind of crazy. Okay.
It was really funny.
I love that.
And so
Good for them.
then, and oh my God, when he asked him, the hesitation for like 6 seconds, I was like, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Listen, the buildup is real, okay?
The build-up, okay, I'm getting there.
You gotta build it up.
Then, okay, let me finish this. So, Jack is confessing. I forget what I made Jack do, but it wasn't romantically, it was something else. And Jack confesses to Maya, and Maya goes, oh, well, I'm with Max now, bye, and walks out.
I mean, yeah.
So valid. So valid. And then Jack goes into a depression.
Damn.
And
Sorry,
I'm
Jack.
like having to feed him. I'm giving him new clothes because he's just so upset. And he's upset. But he's like letting me check in on him and do things. That's important to note for later.
Oh.
He's letting me check in. He's letting others kind of be like, hey, like, are you okay? Important to note for later.
Mm-hmm.
So now if we go back to Flint and Silver, there's different levels. So like once they're dating, I have a photo of it because it was so funny.
What, is this like a tier list?
Kind of. So let me show you one that was like a friend one.
Me.
So okay, here we
I'm
go.
learning all of this on the fly, guys, and I'm
yeah,
like,
you are. Okay, so this
sorry,
is an
what?
example. It doesn't show this way all the time. So this is them. So like Silver saw him as a friend, and then Flint was ready to risk it all. So there's different tiers. So like there's like good friend, great friend, ultra friend, and then there's like crush and like stuff like that.
Okay.
So then once they got together, I'm not even joking. The next day, it was. Where is it? Nope. That's still the same day. Here we go. It was Silver immediately says wants to marry. And Flint was kind of getting along.
Well, I mean,
Again, so canon. Very funny. And then like Silver was trying to hold his hand, and Flint kept pulling it away, and then Silver like snuck up and like scared him, and then Flint chucked him across the room, and it was really funny. Yeah. So they do random little things like that.
okay.
And I was like, why is this so accurate? Anyway, and then they like were fighting at dinner about who was the smarter one, and they're like, this isn't going well. You're the smarter one. And they're just fighting about it. I'm like, guys. Oh God. And so then Max and Anne, Maya and Anne are together, still living with Jack.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Anne moved in. So now there's 4 of them to this little house.
Okay.
And then I add in me. So I have me, and then I added my 2 online friends. And something that can happen is like a me can be talking with another me, and they're like, instead of it being like, oh, like I think I like them, it's like oh my God, I'm in love with them. So then one of my online friends ends up falling in love with me. I was like, okay. And then
Is you receptive?
I didn't know yet.
Okay.
So at this point,
They
I'm
have
like,
not
we are the
confessed their love
bestest of
yet.
friends. We're the bestest of friends, and we're having a great time.
Great.
And my friend was like, no, I'm in love with you. And I'm like, okay. And so then the friend was finally like, oh, I'm ready to confess. I'm going to confess. And I was like, okay, how about you do it at a restaurant? And you can do it however way you want. I clicked a random one. And then I'm at the restaurant and he's like coming over to me ready to confess. And I'm like, this is kind of funny and really weird, but that's okay. This is just how this goes. And I'm like, okay. And so then he's confessing. And after he confessed, Anne in the other booth goes, hold on, I'm in love with Ashley. And then stops this whole thing after this whole confession. She's like, I would like to go out with Ashley. And then it was like, well, Ashley, who do you choose? And then my little me looked at Anne and went, I'd like to go out with you, Anne Bonnie. And then my poor friend, who just had like the biggest rejection, like falls to the floor. And he goes into the biggest depression, to the point where he wouldn't let any me's check in on him. He wouldn't let me check in on him. He's like, I just need some space right now. He went into the biggest...
I mean, you broke his heart.
I did. I didn't mean to. Let me show you a photo of me, though.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, you broke his heart, Ashley.
I did. I literally shattered this. Look at... Okay, this is him literally shattered.
Wow.
Because I broke his heart.
Him.
I did. Where is me? I know I have
He's
a photo
heartbroken.
That's a terrible photo of me. Let me find the one with my face and how it is normally. Oh, I found it. This is me.
Wow. Oh, Ashley, you look so cute.
That's me.
So cute.
Thanks.
Very accurate.
Thank you. And so now me and Aunt Bonnie are going out.
I love that. Good for
Thank you. And then Aunt Bonnie proposed within a day. But there's a game that goes along with proposing where you have to like make sure they stay on focus and you have to like pop the bubbles in their brain. Anyway, that sounds really weird, but okay. And I failed the game. And so then the proposal didn't happen. So that didn't work.
Wow.
Max and Maya got married. Flint and Silver are now married. It took Flint and Silver 6 days for this to happen, where everybody else happened the next day. And I'm like, guys.
I mean, they just really needed to know.
They needed to get to know, because they weren't getting along for a while. It's okay.
They just really needed to know, okay? It was a big thing. And
then Miranda and Thomas are friends. It's like everybody kind of knows everybody. And and then my friend that got rejected, he was in the game so he could be friends with John Silver. He has tried to be friends with John Silver 3 times. John Silver just goes, no, and walks away. Got rejected by John Silver. He got rejected by Silver. He got rejected by me, and then he got rejected by Silver. And then he finally made his first friend with Thomas. And he's not getting along with Thomas and Thomas doesn't want to be friends anymore.
Damn.
And I'm like, this poor me is having the worst time.
But also,
ever.
like, what's wrong? What's going on, bud?
It's so funny.
What's happening? Why don't they like you? Are they
like,
giving reasons?
It was so funny. So that's basically where all of my me drama is at this point.
That's a lot of drama.
It was so much. And that's only with like 14 me's. 70? God. That's a lot. Avery's making...
That's crazy.
All of the Disney villainous characters into their little Tomadachi world.
I love that for them.
Yeah. So I'm going to add you and Avery next and see what happens. Just where you guys go into the world of the Tomadachi life.
Me. We're just going to do it and it's going to be great. It's fine.
It's going to be so great. But to tie it all back around to being horny, I guess.
That's right. To tie it all back in.
I think I took a photo about it. Let's see. Nope. So, like, they could talk about literally anything. Like, some people put the randomest shit in. And, oh my god. And then they didn't want to move in together. Oh my god. It was so much. And I was like, you guys are exhausting. Together? Huh?
Who did not want to move in together?
Flint and Silver.
Mm.
I was so upset. But that's okay. Okay, I can't find it. But where is it? Anyway, it's fine. But there's like this one point where, because I was hanging out with my friends that I did my final project with. And I was like, hey, like, what should I make them say? And one of them went, gay sex. And I went, great. So now that's just a part of my, like, dialogue that they'll talk about by themselves.
It's just gay sex.
Gay sex. And so, like, one of the things was, like, Silver and Flint were talking about, like, by a little bonfire thing. And they're like, and if you, like, hover over them, sometimes it says what they're talking about. And it was, like, they're talking about how they would rather be doing gay sex right now. And I was like, that's so funny. So, like, it's, like, random little words that you can put in. Like, I put yucky soup in.
Okay.
I could put cackling in the void in. Percy's in.
Is Percy not part of the me life?
He's not part of the me life. There's no horses.
Are there dogs?
You can have a pet.
Is Crescent and Eclipse in the me life?
I should put them in the me life.
They're not in the me life?
Not yet, because I have to draw
They're
them.
not, Ashley.
How dare I?
You didn't put your dogs in the me life?
I'm going to. I'm trying to get all my people in. I'll put Kaya in too.
That's crazy. I would have first done my dogs and then people.
So that's all my Tomadachi life drama. It's been so much, but it's really fun and it's so dumb, and it goes along with like the real time in life, which is kind of fun. So I think Animal Crossing mixed with Sims.
Okay.
Kind of how it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is, it's kind of making me want to play Sims again, but I'm like, no. Sims hooks me in.
You do that.
I need to finish my homework first. Sims really, like, it hooks me in for a couple weeks, and then I don't play it for like a year or two, and then it hooks me in, and then it kind of. Did you ever play Sims?
Yeah, but like not that much. Like I didn't love it, so I didn't play Sims a lot because I didn't
valid.
Love it. So, like, I know that a lot of people did love it, and I just think that maybe I don't know, maybe I just didn't understand it at the time, and but it wasn't my game. So I did play it, but I didn't play it. So yeah.
That's fair. There's a couple of games coming out. There's one called
so many.
Go ahead.
I was like, I heard so many great things about The Sims, but
it just wasn't your thing.
But new games?
But new games, yes. So there's a game called Paralife coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know when. And it's been in, like, beta for forever. But I'm excited. And the, like, animations of it, look, it's very Sims adjacent. Just, like, a little different animation and probably different things you could do. But the animation, it's super cute. Like, the art design is super, super cute.
I love that.
I do, too. Yeah. Have you watched or read anything recently? Or played a game recently?
Let's see. No, I'm playing a game recently. And then what have I honestly been watching? I've just been watching One Piece.
That's so fair.
I've been also watching like Super Cub.
You've been busy doing like other things.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Anytime I get time to myself, I just want to lay down and like listen to like calming music. I mean, you know me, I listen to a lot of lo-fi, so like,
yeah,
it's that or just like metal, and so it's just one of those things where it's like it's that or just a bunch of people screaming, you know. It's like, yeah, that's what it is. I
love that.
But yeah, I'm like, what's new? What's happening? Really nothing much. I feel like I've just been working a lot.
Yeah.
Doing that, dancing, having fun. Doing a lot of stuff for Ren Fair, you know. Hanging out with dogs. Me and Kai have gone to the beach quite a bit lately.
How does that go?
The weather's been really nice. The weather's been really, really nice lately. Just like going to the beach has been so good. She's been loving it, you know. She always loves it. I think it's really interesting to me because when she's around certain people, she like feels like she doesn't have to listen to me, and I'm like, what is going on?
How interesting.
Even though they're around, you don't need to, like, you still need to listen to me. Like, I'm still in charge and you still need to come when I call you. Like, this is not like a free for all thing. Yeah. Like, when we were, like, first got down, like, I don't know. It was one of those things where it was like it was kind of like an odd interaction with like this like dog. There was this woman like exercising, and she had her dog on a leash, and when you go down to the dog beach, there's like this kind of like rampish part that's still paved, but on the ramp, you know, ish part, like to like get to the sand, I let Kaya off leash and I let her like sniff down the thing and like kind of like get pretty amped, but like this lady,
sand is very exciting.
This lady like saw Kaya and like stopped and like held her dog behind her and like just hard stared at me, and I was like, she didn't say anything, and I was like, okay. And so I went and I got like, and I leashed Kaya up and I walked her to the beach. I let her go. Kaya turned around to like look at this other dog. I like obviously reprimand her. She comes to me, and like this lady just hard stares at me as she's like doing like running exercise on the ramp. And I'm like,
it's odd.
I'm gonna be honest, I was like, did not love that interaction.
I don't blame you.
It was a silent interaction, but it was like did I read that wrong? But I feel like I didn't.
Yeah.
Because like it was just like odd. Like it's an off leash beach. So that's why I feel like the interaction was odd.
That's odd. I was like, I get it if it's like not an off-leash beach.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is it's like it's an off-leash beach. So that's why I'm like, my dog being off-leash should have been okay. Yeah.
That's odd. And she never said
like
anything?
I understand, like, no, she didn't say anything, but it's like
what breed was her dog?
A wiener dog. So...
Got it.
Yeah. End of the story. And then, yeah.
Does Kaya love sand?
She loves the beach. I don't know if she loves sand.
Eclipse thinks sand is like the best thing next to water.
Like, here's the thing is like, Kaya's not like she'll run in the sand because like she's excited to like be at the beach, but she's not like rolling around, like scooping it up in the air and throwing it around. Like, she's not doing that. I mean, the beach is the only place that Kaya is allowed to dig holes. So, like, if she finds something that she really wants to sniff and she, like, starts digging, I'll let her dig. Yeah. Because it's appropriate to do at the beach. It's not appropriate to do anywhere else.
I agree. I know, I'm excited for when I go back to California and actually attempting to go to the beach with you, because I think it'll be fun. I haven't been excited to go to the beach in a while. Like,
I think it's one of those things where it's like, it's always going to be different with your dogs. Because it's not like we're getting in the water. We're just having fun with our dogs, you know?
Yeah. And I like, have safe people to go with.
Yeah. It's just like we're walking, we're always moving. It's not like we're like stopping or doing anything like that unless the dogs want to sniff longer, you know?
Yeah.
And like, or like play with other dogs. So like,
do they ever play with other dogs? Or did the dogs kind of stay with their owners?
No. Kaya sometimes plays with dogs. It just depends on the dog and how she's feeling. Yeah. I don't know why Kaya loves boxers. She's a big fan of boxers.
That's
I don't know
funny.
if she's a big fan of boxers or boxers are really big fans of her.
That's so funny.
But they really do. They jump around and they play a lot. She also plays a lot with smaller, like smaller to medium sized dogs. So like eclipse size or like Dennis sized dogs.
Okay.
And those breeds obviously vary. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
I know
and like
that her
you
and
know,
Eclipse get along really well.
yeah. So it just depends on the dog.
Yeah.
But she does really well for the most part. I think like the only time that I am like really making sure she's on leash is like on the like when you walk down, only because there's like a lot of like squirrels and like things around, and so all she wants to do is like run down the cliff to get the squirrel, and I'm like, girl, if you get stuck in the middle of that fucking cliff, that's your fault, and you got to do something. You're either going up or you're going down, because I am not doing whatever the fuck that is.
Maybe that's your own fault,
I will
man.
literally walk around. I'm not gonna. The answer is no.
She's like, but the squirrel mother.
You got down there, you can do something, because I'm not doing it.
That's so valid.
I don't want to climb down that.
Happy that Eclipse doesn't really have a prey drive. It's really funny.
Yeah. Yeah, so like that's
Like,
the
she'll
only
chase
part that's
something,
like, but like here's the thing is like for the most part, I feel like if you go like far enough away like on it, it's fine.
Yeah.
But then we like kind of like stopped and had like a nice long chat with these ladies.
Other Basset ladies?
They weren't Basset ladies. They were they had a Griffin Bashan, which is like one of those like small dogs with like the punched face with like the really long hair. I was like, I don't know. They look different than a Shih Tzu. Like you can tell that it's a Griffin Bashan because their face is like slightly different looking, and like the way that their hair is and things. But they had one of those, and I don't know. They were on a leash when we first saw them, like walking, and then we were walking back. We saw them again, and their dog was off leash and started playing with Kaya.
Aww.
And so I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And then we started talking to her for a long bit. Like, Kaya loved them. They gave her watermelon, and this other lady gave her like half of a sandwich. Kaya ate like a whole half a sandwich, and I was just like, you know what? It's fine. Kaya doesn't get like I don't spoil Kaya like that.
No.
Like, you know me. Like you know me. I will give her like watermelon or like things like that. But like I was like, I don't care. You can give my dog a sandwich, because she is a hound. And I told them, I was like, because like I saw her, because Kaya will do this thing. Kaya will do this thing where I'll be like walking close by the water, but obviously people are like sitting here. She'll do this thing where she's like gonna try to like walk around them on like the backside, and I can see her, and she's like kind of doing this, and Kaya will, like, if I'm not watching her, she will openly just shove her head in people's bags, and I am like, girl, like, you can't just put your face in people's bags. Like, it's just not cool. It's just not
That's
cool.
Really,
you know what I
funny.
mean?
Yeah.
But it's also like I get it. You are a hound and you're just following your nose, but also at the same time, not your bag. Yep. It's just like one of those things where I'm like, okay, we can't do that. But she does that, and so it's like I am very like on top of that. I'm like, Kai, do not do that, because I can see you and I know exactly what you're doing. You're gonna shove, and like, because people are like, oh, like, she's so cute, like, come on over, and I was like, no, she doesn't want you. She's gonna put her head in your bag. Like, she's gonna do it, and then like they're always like, oh no, she's fine, and then she's like, ugh. And I was like, oh, god damn it.
Oh, in the bag. I heard in their back, like she's ramming her head.
No, like in their bag of stuff and food, and like just like just like things like people's purses, like if they're open, if it's like an open bag, she'll just put her head in people's beach bags all of the time. And I'm like, yeah, and that's why I'm like, we can't do that. Like, it's fine because like these people are like, oh, she's so cute, like I would love to pet her, and she's like ignores them and just shoves her head in their bag, and I'm like, the answer is no.
That's
but
really
yeah,
funny.
she was like kind of like surfing around like their little wagon and stuff, and I was like, oh no. But and then she laid in the sand and they pet her, and I was like, yeah, you're living the life, it's fine, we'll just chill out and chat and
I love
do
that.
And so that was really nice. I like spending time with her like that. It's very nice. And also the weather's just been really nice. It's like been, at least like by the beach, I think it's been in like maybe like I would say like mid to high 70s.
Okay.
So like yesterday I think it was like maybe 77. Like,
that's not bad at all.
No, it was not bad. It was
Little
just
toasty,
so nice,
but not bad. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, at the beach there's the wind.
Yeah, but also it's just like the water keeps everything cooler, you
Yeah.
know. But it is nice. It's just one of those things where it's like the Kaya gets really excited when you go to the beach anyway.
That's so cute.
She gets like she knows, like I feel like she smells it, like when we get off the freeway, her nose is just like to the window, like, can you roll down the window because I'm ready to sniff the air.
I love
I'm ready
that.
to stick my head out and it's time to go,
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm very lucky because she's short, like a short-haired dog, and the sand falls off of her quite easily, where I
that's
feel
nice.
like you're gonna have to give Eclipse a bath.
If she doesn't get wet, it falls off of her.
I
If she
love
gets wet,
the
'cause I know she's
idea.
gonna get wet.
Okay, yeah,
she's
because I
gonna
was gonna say,
jump into the
I was
water.
like, man, I love the idea that you think that your dog is not going to jump in the water.
Literally,
I think that that's very
she is,
hopeful for you, and
she's
I
not.
love
She
that
will
for
1,000% jump into the water just to spite me. But also,
you. No,
that
absolutely,
dog's
she will.
favorite thing is water. That dog doesn't know how to swim, but she
Yeah,
loves
no.
water. I don't know.
Here's the thing: is I feel like she might know how to swim.
She sinks. I've seen her
just-
do it. It's really
she
funny.
just needs some practice. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. So we're gonna
She
see if we
needs
can get her to swim
practice.
this summer. She
Yeah.
is a menace, but I love her. We went to like a little island place
Mhm.
where I used to live, and I brought Eclipse there, and there's like, it's a bay, and so there's the sand, and then there's like not waves, but there's the water. And Eclipse thought that this was the best thing ever because there was sand. She dug a hole and then just shoved her head into it. Just laying
love
there
that
wagging
for
her
her.
tail with her head in the hole. Then she thought the water was so fun because it came up and splashed her little feet, and she went, ah, and then ran away, and then ran back, and then ran away. And she was probably 6 months to a year old at that point. So she was really young.
Mhm.
She still acts the same.
I love that for her.
That
Good for her.
dog loves when there's the combination of sand and water. This is the
I
best
think
day
it's
of her
so
life.
funny that she loves sand.
She gets she will literally, as soon as she steps foot on sand, I have videos of it. As soon as she steps foot on sand, she starts literally hopping and spinning in a circle, zooming with her butt, digging holes,
Yeah.
jumping around. I'm like, dude, it's sand. Like,
Yeah,
she
just chill.
loves
It's
sand.
just
I
sand.
don't know why.
All right, love and sand.
So weird.
Okay, yeah, Kaya does not love sand like that. Kaya's like very neutral on the sand.
She's like, eh.
Yeah. She's also like very neutral on the ocean. She like
I don't
Kaya
think
obviously
Eclipse will like the ocean. I'm curious to see what she'll think about it. I think she's gonna be scared of the waves.
I don't know.
She'll be
It's hard for
intrigued,
me
but
to
nervous,
say.
I think.
Yeah, I was like, it's the I don't know. Because here's the thing is like Kaya, she doesn't necessarily always get in the ocean, but like she will be close enough to the ocean that if the wave comes up like a little high and like touches her feet, like and stuff, like she'll be fine. Like she's not like running away or like scared of it. Like she'll stand in the ocean, you know?
Yeah.
But like she'll only really get like her feet wet or like, you know, maybe up to her chest if the wave is really big, but also she's kind of short, so like
Are the waves big there?
no.
Oh, because it's a dog beach. It's not like...
Well, I mean, like at certain
still a
points,
beach.
like it like at certain points it will always be, but like
Yeah.
they're not like huge. I would say honestly, it's really tamed. It's a lot. The biggest that like the waves get, honestly, I feel like it's a lot of like beginner surfers or surfers that
Okay.
like, you know, just like want to surf small waves every day. Like I haven't seen the waves get that big, but also could just be because like by the time we go out, we go out early in the morning, so it's like, you know, the other day we got there at like 9:30, which was actually like really, really early. It was just so happened that it just kind of worked out like that. But normally we would get there like maybe like a little bit later at like 10. But like
Okay.
honestly, it's just like one of those things where it's like depending on the day is depending on how many people are there. But the waves are always pretty calm and just nothing crazy.
Nice.
So, you know, there has been like a lot more dead birds on the beach, but
Sad.
I don't know.
Time of year.
Yeah, time of year. Also just like, you know, predators, things like that. Springtime is coming. Mating season, you know.
Yeah. Is Killer on your desk?
No, Killer is over there. Lincoln almost just fell off the bed. Sorry, I was like watching him like kind of like slowly roll over and roll off the bed, and I didn't know how close he was to the light, and I was like, it might just all topple.
That's kind of
But
funny.
he it did not, and
Good.
he's good. So, you know.
We love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is kind of fun to be like I said, I've never been excited to go to the beach since, you know,
Yeah.
my rip current incident back in 2019. And so it's fun that I'm actually like, oh my gosh, like I'm excited to go. Like there's part of me that
I'm excited for you to go because I really, like I said, I think because you're going to have your dog, it's going to be different.
Yeah. And I also think
You know?
like the part like before it would have been like, oh my God, I'm going to the beach and this is like a panicked thing, where now it's a, oh, like I get to go to the beach with Kaylee. I can be a tiny bit nervous and that's okay. Like it's a lot more like emotional regulated. And I'm like, I like that.
Yeah. But like, you know, it takes time, you know, and I'm glad that you took that time and you feel ready. But it's also going to be fun. Our dogs are going to have fun, you know.
Oh God, Eclipse is going to be like, bounce with me. And Kaya's going to be like, let me just sniff the sand. And she'll
Kaya's
be like, bounce.
I'm so sorry. We're only sniffing. All I do is sniff.
Remember when they were sniffing on the trail
it.
together? I think about that sometimes.
I mean, that's all they're going to do on the beach, honestly.
I know. And how they were like frolicking. Oh my God, it was so cute.
I mean, that's literally like all Kaya does at the beach is sniff. She does play with some dogs, but like I said, she only plays for like a little bit, and then she's like, all right, so I think I'm ready to go back and sniff. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Thanks for letting me know.
She tells me when she's ready to leave, basically.
Yeah.
Although, you know, we always do like, you know, parking. I'm like, all right, we got 2 hours of parking, kid. And people are like, oh yeah, dogs are not your child. And I was like, what do you mean? I take my kid to the beach for 2 hours. You take your kid to the beach for 2 hours as well. Like, what the hell? Like, why is this not the same?
They're really just toddlers that don't grow up.
You know, listen, I provide schooling, meals, a roof, you know, fun activities, enrichment programs,
Snacks.
you know, snacks, specialty desserts,
love, care.
You know, love, care.
That's your child.
She is, okay? And they cost just as much, I feel like.
Oh God, I know. I'm like, dude, why are you so expensive?
It's okay, though. I love them, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Same. Even though I spend most of my money on my dog.
Yeah, you do.
I probably spend... Okay, I probably spend more money on me, but I spend a good chunk of my money on my dog.
Yeah. But Eclipse is a special, special girl.
And I wouldn't trade her for anything. That is my girl. The best.
Exactly. She's just a special, special girl.
She started doing a thing where like she'll see me and she'll kind of sit on me where like her butt's on my like if I'm sitting down, like her butt's on my legs and her paws are on my chest. And like we'll just stand there. I'm like, hello. And she's like trembling. And I'm like, why are you trembling?
She just needs to be closer to you. That's
and then she'll like try to lay down while kind of sitting up and like give me some kisses. And I'm like, okay, like breathe. You're not breathing.
She
and then
needs
she'll, like,
to be closer to you.
Start whining and like back away and then get closer and then back away. And I'm like, ma'am, what are you doing? And then like she'll finally
but
curl
I
and
be
like
close to you.
Sit on my lap. And then she'll just start whining. And I'm like,
okay.
Okay, Eclipse. And then she'll stop trembling because I'll like hold her. And she's like,
yeah.
Like so content.
Okay.
But it's so weird. Like she's really gotten
to be hugged more.
She's like, I just need all of the hug. And it's so hard because like I'll be doing something and she'll just like slowly inch herself closer to my laptop and just start hitting buttons. So I have to pay attention to her.
And you're like, okay. What a goof.
I know. I love that thing though.
Yeah. It's prettiness, you know, to love something, you know.
So nice.
So nice.
Yeah. I love you too, Kaylee.
Yeah, I love you too, Ashley. But that's gay. But
do you have anything else to add for this episode? This is a very mellow episode, I feel like.
Yeah, I do. I feel like it was a very mellow episode. But honestly, I like
kind of
that
relaxing.
for us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
look
very
at us
relaxing.
Being calm and collected. Sometimes. Me, not often. Not really. But the calm and collected that Kaylee and Ashley can do.
It was calm and collected because like I had to catch up on the tea, okay?
You did. You had a lot of tea
to catch
like
up on. Listen, it was a lot and I was like, okay. Are
you caught up? Do you remember what happened?
Caught up. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to be filled in on what happens?
So next time, I'll be ready.
Yeah, I'll let you know if anybody's had any children. I'll let you know.
Yeah, that's right, because they all kind of got married, which is crazy.
There's 2 marriages. Me and Anne are together, and then I technically made Miranda and Thomas together, but they're not dating in the real world.
They're just friends.
They're just friends.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see if my online friends gets an actual friend because.
Yeah, seriously, the sad loner dude that's just like, yeah, no, hey, what's up, guys?
Literally.
And then nobody answers. It's just like the silence.
No.
You're like,
or like they have different views. Like one of the views was like, oh, let's talk about this. And they're just like, oh, I love talking about this. Oh, I like this about it. Oh, I don't like that. And then like this poor character's trying so hard to be friends. So hard
just to be like relatable, and you're like, no, not working out.
Doing great, bud. But that's okay. We'll see. Right now the goal is for him to make one friend that he's getting along with, because he has a friend. He has me, we're friends. Mm-hmm. And then he has Thomas. And right now it says, like in the little bar thing that I showed you, it says not getting along.
Well, damn. Well, to be continued. You gotta keep me up. Yeah, you gotta keep me updated.
And I'll let you know what I thought of the book.
Because yes. Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you have nothing else to add, thank you guys so much for joining us on this very nice, relaxing episode. This was kind of nice. And
yeah,
if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe and hit all of the buttons, that'd be awesome.
All of the buttons.
We also have an email list if you would like some behind the scenes, doing some Q&A and all of the things like that.
Ooh,
and we have a Buy Me a Coffee. If you would like to support us in any way, shape, or form, that'd be fantastic. We also have a donation button on Buzzsprout if that's easier. And I guess the last thing we want to say to you is,
what did the void say to you?